programming has stayed consistent. Celebrating 30 years on the air on WROI is the first federal program. Hosts may have changed, but the program is still the same. Now continuing a long-standing tradition, streaming on the First Federal Facebook page and on WROI. It's time for the First Federal Program.
And good morning, it is time for the First Federal Program. Welcome Todd and Tanner, and good morning.
Thank you, Randy. How are you today?
Doing well, thank you. Another beautiful day on tap, looks like. At least sunshine to start with. So
sunny day, fair week.
Fair week.
All is well.
We've had a little bit of everything this week. It's fair week, so.
We've had a great guest today, Alex Berlin from Rochester Homes and Parks Board President. We talked to Alex a little bit. Welcome this morning, Alex.
Thanks, Todd. Nice to be here.
You're welcome to pitch in or chip in anything you want to talk about today.
Okay.
So, I saw Randy at the fair last night. It was the Farmer Olympics night.
Yes, that's always entertaining.
Yeah, Kiss the Pig last night.
It was Kiss the Pig, and we want to congratulate Brad Rogers.
Yeah, from Live on Health.
I say congratulate. He didn't think it was a congratulations, I don't think.
But when he was walking in there, I told him good luck. He said, good luck.
Well, his cohorts, made a big last-minute donation.
Yeah, there was
just kind of sprung him right out of the top there.
There was a little plan that contributed to that, it seemed like. And there's even, I heard some other competitors talking about kind of arranging that too.
Yeah. I think they had a plan for him.
Yeah, Farmer Olympics last night. The pig wrestling was part of it.
Yeah.
Some other sack races and
some water transferring and lots of things.
So the fair's wrapping up tonight and tomorrow. Tonight's the antique tractor pull, and tomorrow the big demo derby. Ends up with the auction tonight as well. So a big night for the 4-H'ers. Yeah. So if you're looking for something to do, head out to the fair. It's decent weather now, not too hot yet.
No, it's actually
got through the rain.
Yeah, got through the rain, and it's actually been pretty nice out there. Nice breeze in the evenings.
So, favorite fair food? Have you participated in any of the fair food out there?
No, of course. You can't go to the fair and not participate in the fair.
What's your favorite food?
Well, it's always got to be the pork burger.
Pork burger, yeah.
And then
I went there last night.
And for dessert, you got to be kind of partial to the ice cream.
Lions Club ice cream,
Just good.
You been to the fair this week, Alex?
I have not been to the fair. I missed out. Maybe we'll need to head there tonight or for the demo derby. Sounds like fun to me.
Yeah. What's your favorite fair event?
Well, it's always wrapped up with the demolition derby. I mean, it's the annual tradition. Some fairs start with it. Some fairs end with it. As far as I can remember back, Fulton County's always ended with the demo derby.
That's 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So if you're interested, go out, go early, get a good seat.
Usually always brings in a good crowd.
Right. So trivia is kind of fair related today.
Well, of course.
Last week was 4th of July week, which is kind of a newer tradition, is Nathan's hot dog eating contest. A little controversy this year. The primary competitor, Joey Chestnut, was not allowed to participate.
Not as much fun this year.
So Mickey Sudo won the women's contest, eating 51 hot dogs in 10 minutes, and Nick Bertoletti won the men's contest. How many hot dogs did the men's champion eat in 10 minutes?
So I didn't even watch it since Joey went there. I didn't even care this year.
Alex, you're welcome to play along here.
Okay.
A, 58, B, 62, C, 63, D, 76. And I'll give you a little hint. All 4 of those numbers are correct for the last 4 years.
See. Now you're going to make me really think.
So, I mean, you could say one number.
Is this another Cam question?
It's a Todd question.
Todd this time. All right. Well, he's going to know who to blame.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It was Cam last week got me. So
summer hot dogs, apple pie, everything to talk about.
Well, I did see Joey Chestnut did his own on the 4th of July. He did it 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And
you probably ate as many in 5 minutes as these guys did in 10.
Oh, that's another hint. They didn't reach up to his usually achievement.
yes.
I don't think anybody ever probably will.
Yeah, he hit close to, if not a little more than what the winner had in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you know the answer?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a Hoosier, though.
He watched it.
He is.
Okay.
I did not watch this because Joey wasn't in it. I
Yeah.
usually watch to see what he
Yeah.
can do, and I'm like,
I'd like to see the ratings on that. See how.
I'm sure they were close to what they normally are.
Well, who's watching ESPN on a 4th of July Sunday afternoon?
Unless you
Should be
just
out
happen to
doing
be
it
Right.
on the lake, on the out in the
Very
crowd or something like
Maybe you
that.
have a TV by the grill or something.
Yeah.
That's usually
just have it on
what
in the
happens.
background.
Yeah.
What's happening in the sports world here?
It's kind of an interesting period. We're kind of in that almost dead period of sports, but of course baseball.
Believe it or not, there is a
little period where there's not a ton going on. Baseball's still going on, but that's going to take a break next week for the All-Star game.
Yeah.
But I think we're finally getting to that point of the season we can start kind of saying, okay, who's a pretender and who's a contender, and who's going to be buying and selling because the trade deadline's in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
much of that going on.
I saw they moved up the MLB draft through this weekend,
Oh, really?
which a lot of owners and GMs were not happy because they're already trying to plan for the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Now you're throwing the draft in the mix. It used to happen in June, so now it's on top of everything.
You know what needs you have to fill.
Yeah, so they're not very happy about that. And I'm sure it wasn't TV based because it's on the MLB network. I'm not sure how many people watch it anyways.
Didn't want to compete with the Olympics or something like that?
I didn't see the reasoning, but that could be. So that's going on, but got some current standings. Starting American League, the Yankees are 56 and 39. They're not playing good baseball though. I mean, a lot of that's due to their hot start.
Hey, the Cubs helped you out last year.
They did. They've taken the Orioles down a little bit.
Swept them.
So swept them, and the
That's scary.
Cubs have a big series at St. Louis this weekend, including a doubleheader tomorrow. So
Cam's smiling over
yeah,
there.
yes. He's a Cardinals fan, so he's licking his chops over there. But
It's a double header there Saturday. You
Yep.
see it.
so St. Louis is 48 and 44. Cubs are 45 and 49. So those records could change a little bit if one of the teams takes 3 or 4 or all 4 or 4. Also going back to the American League, the Guardians still one of the best stories in baseball, 57 and 35. Kansas City is the third in the American League Central with a record 51 and 43. Can't read my handwriting there. Detroit's 45 and 49. White Sox 27 and 68. So
You can officially say they're done.
they're creeping on 30 wins.
They probably won't get. Will they get to 30 wins before the All-Star break? That's the question.
Probably not.
Yeah. Odds are not in their favor.
And then the other NL Central teams, you got Milwaukee at 54 and 40, and then Cincinnati at 45 and 49. I didn't write down Pittsburgh's record, but I know they're between St. Louis and Chicago, right there. Even though they arguably have the best pitcher in baseball right now
Yeah.
as a rookie. So
Awesome.
yeah. Other than that, Olympics gearing up for the Olympics, of course. USA basketball is having some exhibition games.
Trying to figure out who's going to play.
Yeah, who's gonna play,
some
who's not.
injuries and
Kawhi Leonard pulled out with injuries, but everybody's still saying this is the best team since the Dream Team, which I think we've heard that a couple times
and
over the years.
it didn't pan out.
Yeah, so I mean,
International competition is really tough.
oh yeah, it is really tough. And
Well, especially when you look at the NBA, I mean, most
Half-
of them are.
half the
Yeah,
draft
half
players
of them
are
are.
international.
Yeah.
A lot of them are European and they play
Yeah.
different styles. So
Yeah.
I expect the U.S. to win gold, but they're not. I don't think
They're not
they'll
gonna walk
dominate
through.
everybody like the Dream Team
Yeah.
back in the day. But NFL training camp starting about 3 weeks. So then college football practices will be starting, and we'll be right into high school season. And all
Let's
that.
see, it is just about 6 weeks
yeah, it'll be here before we know it.
for high school.
Not trying to wish summer away by any means, but football
it's going
season.
fast.
Football season is my favorite time of year. So.
It'll be here before you know it.
Got some tidbits this morning. On this day in 1928, the first televised tennis match
Really?
occurred. Yep. On this day in 1954, President Eisenhower put forward a plan for an interstate highway system.
Well, that was a great idea.
Yeah.
How would you get anywhere without interstate?
Might be a little rougher.
Take forever.
Yeah, I would.
I love the interstate system.
On this day in 1962, the Rolling Stones played their first show in London. Still going strong today.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know how many quote-unquote final tours they've had now, but
That's 60 plus years ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
They just played in Chicago a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, they still sell out wherever they go. So, on this day, 1976, Family Feud debuted on ABC. It was hosted by Richard Dawson.
So that show is almost 50 years
I
old.
was going to say, I don't remember the start, but that was
Still-
a popular family
Yep.
show for a while.
I still watch it
Yeah.
occasionally. On this day, 1966, Michael Jordan signed a one-year, $30.1 million contract to return to the Bulls. Became the first $30 million a year sports player, an athlete, I should say.
And now look at it.
That's
Now that put him in the top 100 now? Probably not.
probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. Any idea, Randy, who was the second highest paid athlete in sports in 1996? Across the board of the big three sport leagues?
That's a good question.
A-Rod?
Good question. Good guess. Horace Grant.
Really?
Okay,
Horace
we're
Grant.
NBA.
Yes.
I would have never guessed Horace.
Let's see. I got it down here.
Does the Lakers for a while got championship?
But it was less than half of Michael Jordan's salary at 14.8.
Jeez.
Reggie Miller made 11.25 million, and then Barry Bonds 8.4, and King Griffey Jr. 7.65 million.
I was gonna say I was wondering if Reggie wasn't up
Yeah.
towards that top.
He was scraping by back
Yeah,
then.
just, that's almost probably a ninth man in the NBA
Yeah.
now. Contract
Crazy.
there, salary there. In National Days, today's National French Fry Day, so I'm sure there's a lot of restaurants doing some sort of French fry
Oh,
deal.
I'm sure.
National Pecan Pie Day, National Simplicity Day, and Collector Car Appreciation Day.
I'm sure you can catch a collector car show somewhere in the area this weekend.
I'm
I'm
That's
sure there's some going
Yeah.
on. So,
Well, great. Thanks for sports.
welcome.
We have a great community, you know that.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
got a lot of upcoming events. First, the Farmers Markets tomorrow, 8 to noon every Saturday until the end of October. Got a fair going on. By the way, the Demolition Derby tomorrow night, United Way will be selling raffle tickets for the 75-inch TV
And that thing's huge.
in Soundbar. Yeah, I've been carrying the box around.
You got room for it in your house, right?
No, that thing would be
Okay.
that bigger than I can handle. I'd have to sit outside to watch it.
On July 21st, Fulton County Solid Waste District is having a dine and donate at Jeray's Place in Arlington Public House with free biscuits and gravy sponsored by the Fulton County Solid Waste District. That's Sunday the 21st from 9 to 1 p.m. Times Theater is having a great live music event tomorrow. High Rider, the Grateful Dead tribute band will be there from July 13th, 8 to 10:30. There'll be a laser show, Grateful Dead type music, $20 in advance, $25 general admission. Do any of you know what a shakedown street is?
Not old enough.
Well, if they follow the Grateful Dead, it's kind of like a fair that goes on outside the venue.
Ah,
They're going to have one of those tomorrow.
I did hear that.
At,
Julie was telling about that.
At 2 o'clock near the theater, so it's I've actually been to one before. It's
Yeah?
a pretty interesting thing to see.
I'm sure it is.
Then big day next week. You know what the big day is next week?
Customer Appreciation
Customer
Day.
Appreciation Day for First Federal. Yes. Friday, July 19th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Free food from the Log House Restaurant, paper shredding, of course, and we're going to give lots of logo type giveaways and maybe have some special prizes, and
Awesome.
hopefully you'll give us good weather, Randy. And,
Well, I'm sure you'll have good.
and if anybody's seen our new electronic billboard kind of south of town there, that's actually featured on the billboard now too. So come out and see us next Friday. We'll have a special radio show next Friday, so that'll be great.
Awesome.
We have a couple milestones associated with the bank this week. First, earlier in the week, Kathy Hatcher celebrated her 20th anniversary on Monday, July 8th. She's our loan servicing manager. So if any of you have loans from us, you've probably dealt with Kathy at some point in time. Then Mindy Mars, our lead teller of the Rochester lobby, 30th anniversary today.
Wow.
So we have some great employees with longevity, and they're a great part of the fabric of who we are, and we're very thankful to them, and congratulations.
Great.
Money news, Dow is up 39,700 plus over the week, up 440 points, so that's good news for the economy, and,
I like that.
and our 401ks, things like that.
Like that, we want to see it break 40,000 again.
Yeah, we're not that far away from there, you know. We just buy a couple more stocks and
We can move it,
throw
Rochester.
some more money, yeah, in there, yeah. Banks open today, tomorrow. We still have some CD specials going on, 6.5%, 5.1% APY, annual percentage yield for 6 months, and 4.84 for a 12-month, 4.84 annual percentage yield. Got some loan specials going on. We'll be talking a lot about these things next week. Just want to welcome Alex Berlin to a good part of the show. He has some exciting things to talk about with the Parks Board. Welcome, Alex.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Todd. Tanner, appreciate being on the show, man.
In case people don't know, Alex is owner of Rochester Homes, a great employer and participant in our community with helping things succeed there, but also you have a role with the Parks Board. What's your role with the Parks Board?
Yeah, if you're on the Parks Board for a couple of years, they'll make you president real quick. So currently I'm the guy, and this is my last year with the Parks Board. So my goal is to set up a 5-year parks plan, which all the Park Board members are on board with and have done a great job getting us to. And we're hoping to get a couple key employees in place, and then I'll be done for the year. But it's a really good board. It's a really good parks program, and we're looking for a ton of feedback from the city of Rochester.
So you're strategic planning for the parks.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been a few years. I think the last parks program, 5-year parks program plan was done and ended in 2012. So we need another strategic plan. We want to know how to spend taxpayers' money. And we want to know, how to get some of the parks and some of the parks equipment up to snuff in a way that speaks to the community.
There's been lots of rehab and remodeling going on, mainly at the city park. I know there was a big monster. I forget what's it called? The
Manitow Mountain.
Yeah,
Manitow
Mountain.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There was a big cleanup project on that.
Yeah. That has been an amazing place. The people who raise money and time and put in the effort of swinging hammers on it. There was a lot of people in town who did that. Did a great service to the community for Manitow Mountain. And what we're asking for in the 5-year parks plans, we're asking for your voice. We want everybody to come onto our new online platform and do a survey here in the next month. If you are not following the Facebook page for the Rochester City Parks Program, please do. There was a little confusion because there was an old page that was not being managed. So if you think you're following the Rochester City Parks Program on Facebook, but you haven't seen any recent updates, then you're on the old page. So
what's the new page look like?
The new page is being managed by Digital Wolf Marketing.
Okay.
Jessica Schaefer is doing a great job. She's actively posting stuff. Lindsay Bartz was our Summer Parks Program Director this year, and she's part of the page as well. She had her own Summer Parks Program sub-page, and she was posting a ton of pictures of the kids and the activities, and that was really fun to watch. So
we had some of the youth leaders on the radio like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, they did a great job coming on here and talking about it, and it was a really big hit this year getting back to the Summer Parks Program. So we're super happy about that. Lindsay did a great service to the community. Ramrodding that, and if you're not seeing those updates on Facebook, then you're on the wrong page. So I'd ask people to just research Rochester City Parks again on Facebook, get up to the new page, like it, follow it, and then we're going to be posting all kinds of updates about the 5-year parks program, one of which, like I said earlier, is that we want to do this online survey. And USI is an engineering firm that's helping us through the 5-year parks program. They've done some work for the city before. They're going to go hand in hand with us on this. And they are telling us that it's nice to have about a 10%, 5 to 10% of your total city population participate. But I want to go above and beyond that. I'd love to see over 1,000 people get on and tell us what they want. Yeah, I want to know, the entire park board wants to know, how should we be spending money? Back to Manitow Mountain, it is a wonderful structure, but it's aged. It's a wood structure. There's structures out there that are less maintenance, that are a little bit more open, a little more accessible. So would the city like us to go ahead and update that, to remove Manitow Mountain and replace it with a structure that is something of an equal size, but something that's a little bit more up to date? Should we be focusing funds on that, or should we be focusing funds on the pool right away? We've done maintenance of the pool, but the pool concrete deck has gotten a little bit out of whack. There's some bumps and some areas you could trip on and stuff. So should we be focusing first on the pool? So we really want to know what the citizens of Rochester want first in the next coming years.
I'd just take a step out and venture to say that most everybody that lives in Rochester is within walking distance of the park. And why don't we get the parks just so we refresh people doing
Yeah, so we've got the city park, which is where Manitow Mountain is, and we've got the splash pad there now, which is a great feature that was added in the last few years.
My grandsons have been there several times and love that.
Yeah,
And
so-
Manitow Mountain.
Yeah, wonderful little addition to Manitow Mountain. You know, you got the baseball fields right next to it, so it's a great main park. Big meeting area for a lot of people. There's frisbee golf by there, and then we've got JC Park, which historically has been a very small park for us. We haven't had bathroom facilities out there, so one thing that we're doing right now, we've got temporary bathroom facilities out there this year. Kimberly Landis is one of the park board members. She was a front runner in getting that set up.
And that's at Monroe and 12th Street.
Right, yeah. JC, small park, but great little spot. Basketball hoops have been updated here recently. It's a great place to go play basketball. So in the next couple of years, hopefully maybe even next year, we're going to get water fountains. We'd like to get a bathroom out there. We'd like to start to add to that park a little bit. So we got JC Park. Lakeside Park is another one that's right on Manitow. And we'd love to know, you know, should we be putting new sand in? We've got a bathroom facility out there, but maybe would people like for us to put an actual play facility out there? Do we need more parking out there? So those are the conversations that are going on at Lakeside Park, and we'd love to know.
People like on the lake, you bring their boat up, get them to the beach, kids go play in the playground.
Yeah, it can be a great park. We've had some geese problems out there. We've had some geese removal here lately, and we're looking at some deterrents and laser deterrents and stuff like that, so we can get rid of that issue. But that's going to be a wonderful park, and we just want to know: do people want us to continue to develop that into a bigger park? Do we want play structures out there, or are we happy with how it is, and we should focus on City Park or something like that?
You got Chancellor Park too.
Chancellor Park's a wonderful park too. Yeah, that's the last one on the list there. That's got, you know, tennis courts or pickleball courts, whatever you want to play there, which is a great feature. Basketball courts. That's got a play structure.
It's a great basketball court.
Yeah.
Full court, glass backboards.
Yep.
Bleachers there even, yeah.
And as we were talking earlier, we've seen some hooligans playing some pickup baseball games out there, which is wonderful. My kids
It's
love
a great
to do
field,
it.
football, baseball.
Yeah, wonderful big open field, which is great for sports. And you know, should we put some soccer goals up there? You know, should we put a bigger baseball diamond up there and keep it up to date? So we really want the citizens of Rochester to tell us their opinion on all of these parks
And of course, you
via
got
this online survey.
the pool and the golf course too, that are mainstays of the park system.
Yeah, absolutely. The golf course, wonderful condition this year. It's looking great. It's super fun to play. Challenging. That first hole and that 11th hole are the bane of my existence. So
I've had two people tell me they think the golf course is in the best condition they've ever seen.
it looks great. Anthony Johnson's our course manager. He's doing a wonderful job. Lee Cutting is our pro. Kudos to both of them. Lee's going to be updating the pro shop here in short order so that it's a little more friendly to walk into even. And I only see good things coming from the golf course crew. They're doing a great job.
So you have two needs basically. One is you want when the survey becomes available and it will be posted through Facebook, I assume, and
Yep.
you can link to it somehow.
Facebook, and we've got a new parks page, and that's RochesterParkandRecreation.com. So check that out. We were historically hosted on the city website, but we wanted our own page because we're updating quite a bit. I mean, there's a lot going on at the city parks, and we want to get people more information about what's going on out there. Summer Parks program, again, is a great initiative. We want updates on that kind of stuff. So we've got our own page now you can link to from the main city page, or you can go right to RochesterParkandRecreation.com. We've got the Facebook page up to date, and we're going to be posting the online survey on that. The online survey is going to be really neat. It's going to have an interactive map feature where you can actually go in and click on an area of the park and make comments and say, boy, wouldn't it be great to have football field lines on Chancellor Park in the fall. You could actually click interactively and put that on there. And then, of course, there's going to be a survey. And then we really, really want people to come out to the Nickel Plates Arts and Music Festival and see us in person and have a one-on-one conversation with us. We'll have some neat parks gear. I love my park stickers and stuff. We're gearing up to do some giveaways, and we want your feedback. Come out and talk to us one-to-one and tell us what you think we need.
So that's a great event. That's usually the last part of August. I don't have a date either, but
Yeah.
come out, and if you haven't filled the survey out online, come see the parks there.
Yep.
So you're a major employer in the community, and I've read lots of things about quality of life and how you recruit and retain employees. And quality of life is part of that. So
Absolutely.
the park system are a major part of that. So the better the park system we have, the more ability we have to recruit businesses, employees, and make it a nice community.
Yeah, that's our goal, is to have a wonderful park system that's enjoyable for everybody. Mayor Trent Hodel has been an amazing boon to the park system. He's wanted to make everything very accessible to every member of the community. So this year's summer park program was no cost to any of the kids that participated, which was wonderful. We are discussing, whether or not it's going to be a small cost next year or not. So again, that's something else that you can put your voice into on these online surveys and these in-person meetings. Is tell us what you think about, whether or not the parks program should have a little bit of charge to help offset some of the materials and supplies and help pay the employees, and then we can put that money in towards, further updates or stuff. But Trent Hodel has been wonderful in making all of the programs very accessible for all the members of the community.
Thank you to the mayor and the city for that.
Yeah.
So there's an old saying, are you part of the problem or part of the solution? If you're asking for the community to be part of the solution, tell us what you want from the parks, and we can work on it and get those things done.
Absolutely. Let's get our voices in. We occasionally get people that come up and tell the Parks Board members, hey, let's do this or do that, and that's helpful. But man, 1,000 voices telling us a direction of march, and we will listen, and we'll have a 5-year strategic plan, and we'll have a wonderful park system throughout the entire 5 years of it, and then we'll do another plan in 5 years, and we'll keep asking the community what's best.
So you mentioned the Parks Board. I mean, you have a great group of people, and you're looking for more. How if somebody's interested in the Parks Board, what do they do?
Well, you can come to our meetings. We've got a meeting on the second Monday of every month at the City Building at 6 p.m. You're welcome to any meeting. It's an open meeting of the Park Board. If you have an agenda item, I'd like for you to get a hold of us. We've got a Parks email, which you can find on that parkandrecreation.com page. You can contact us via that and let us know that you have an agenda item to discuss, a question. We'd love to know that you're coming. If you just want to show up and listen, you're welcome to do that too. It's an open city meeting. So that's a great way to get involved. And we've had some people recently come to the meeting and share opinions with us. You can also just email us via that webpage that I've been talking about. You can comment on Facebook. And then, of course, we're going to be actively posting those online surveys, so you're going to have a chance to get your voice out there as well.
Well, for a small community like Rochester, we've done 6 parks or so. We've got a great park system, and for the most part, everybody's within walking distance of the park. So let's take this opportunity, the community, to offer suggestions and thoughts about improvement for the parks, so that we can truly make a difference and help the Parks Board with their plan. Because that's how you get things done: is have a plan and act out on the plan.
Yeah, we need your help. Tell us what you want, and we're ready to go.
Are there any final thoughts you'd like to offer about Parks Board or anything else in the community?
Just hoping that everybody gets out on these really nice days and enjoys the park, and gets the benefit of the community park system.
If you haven't been to any of the parks, stop by and you'll be surprised at just how nice they are and how much. I mean, if you're looking for some improvement areas and maybe get some ideas for improvement, take a ride in the merry-go-round at Hampshire Park.
Yeah, get out there.
Things like that. Shoot a hoop. Play some pickleball. Go to the pool. Our city park golf course is not comparable to hardly anything.
I know, for a municipal course, it's a wonderful course. Like I said, everybody who works there does a great job. So go out and play 9 or 18 if you got the time, and then give us some feedback on how we can make it even better.
Well, thank you, Alex, for being our guest today from Rochester Homes and the Parks Board president. You and the Parks Board keep up the great work. Thank you for all you do, and trying to make a difference and improve our parks over the long run.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate the voice.
Do you want to play in the hot dog contest game?
I do.
Okay.
It can't be the highest, right? Because Joey wasn't
I kind of gave that clue.
Yeah.
That was his highest, I think, in the last 4 years. So
I'm going to go with B. It was 62.
58, 62, 63, 76. The women's winner had 51 hot dogs.
Yeah. I'm kind of with Alec. I think B.
We got it.
Cam, what's your guess?
I'm going 58.
58?
Yeah.
Tanner? You know the answer, right?
Yeah. He's been over here looking.
So Cam's learning well. He took from his boss.
Yeah.
58 is the right answer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Joey Chestnut ate 57 in 5 minutes.
No
In
way.
5 minutes compared to 10
Wow.
minutes.
Wow.
After 2 hot dogs, it's kind of like, I'm pretty full. You know? Yeah.
It's plenty of hot dogs.
Yeah. So thank you, Alex. Thank you, Randy. We'll have
long again.
Remember the First Federal Community Appreciation Day is next Friday, 11 to 2. Thank you. And join us out there, and have a great weekend.
Thank you, Todd. Alex, thank you. Tanner, Cam, we'll talk to you again next Friday.